The North Carolina Museum of Art in Raleigh, North Carolina, began with the commission to do a master plan for the site. The building itself had been built probably in the 60s or maybe early 70s. It was a rather grim example of that period of architecture. And they did want to expand the building, but they also wanted to really expand out into the landscape because they knew that they were never going to build on the entire site. And they had all this land that had really never been developed. So they approached Laurie Hawkinson and Henry Smith Miller, who brought in Barbara Kruger as the artist and myself as the landscape architect. And together we developed a master plan for the entire site. The first phase of construction involved an outdoor amphitheater with a roofed structure, which Laurie and Henry designed, and then the amphitheater itself, which was built into this sort of bowl-shaped side of the hill, which faced the museum. So it was a very appropriate use because people could sit on the slopes of the hill facing the amphitheater if they couldn't actually sit down in the formal seats that were provided. I can remember when we were all sitting around trying to decide what to do, and Barbara said, "Screw it, let's put some text in the landscape." We said, "Oh, whoopee, that's a great idea." So it was her idea to write the words, "Picture this," marching across the landscape, over the building, and out into the far distance. And we did that, and each letter was designed using a different material. And we sort of played around with different materials, including one area which was done in asphalt with white lines, just like a road. It was almost as if you lifted bits of the North Carolina landscape and dropped them down into the site. One of them was filled with wetland plants, and another one was done in brick or whatever it was. I can't remember all of them at this point, but each letter was a different material. And that became the sort of trademark of that museum, and I think it still is to this day. I've been back since. It's always fun to see little kids say, "Father will say, what does it say?" These kids have to work out these words that are marching across the landscape.